Hey there. This is Butterfly to Light. I am back with drum roll. Taurus Sun, Capricorn Mars. Like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Man. First off, I have to say that this is a rather stubborn physical placement, yo. No, seriously. With this placement, it's like, we have someone that is really fixated, driven, and just routine oriented to the max. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is don't make enemies with anybody, because they will probably be able to tell your every move every single time and without fail guess it right. They'll be able to know where you're at with what you're doing, when you're going to do it, because that's what this placement is about. With this placement, you thrive on making something grow. All right. So with any Taurus placement, like, wait till I get to the Mars and Taurus placement. But with any Taurus placement, it's, you guys have the ability to grow things. You know what I'm saying? Especially like gardens. You could grow businesses, or you could just grow yourself in a company. But with the Capricorn Mars placement there, this is definitely about growing. Like growing, building, okay? So, you guys will be very interested in building a family. But not just any family. Like the grand family. The family-owned family. So where you make money and you prosper, it prospers you. But you thinking ahead, like generations ahead. Like, man, what can I do to make money for my kids and their kids' kids? Like, what can I come up with? How could I stack and build my finances, my wealth, all right, my property, so that it benefits not only me, but my people? So you could also find yourselves storing things. Like, for instance, you could buy a car, pay it off, and keep it versus, trading it in and getting another one without the first one being paid off. You get what I'm saying? Or just exchanging it in. You can easily buy a car and want to keep it and say, look, I want to keep it because I want to shoot, somebody else can drive this. Like, one of my kids can drive this, and it can save me money at the end of the day. Okay? Because you find ways on how you can preserve your cash as well. But it always seems like you have, as much as you try to preserve your cash, it always seems like you have somewhere, something, someplace, some person that you have to issue your cash out to. All right? Man, this placement also is good for the simple fact that you can start new at a company, right? You will stay there for years. Many of you will. Many of you would do this, stay there for years, and until you end up one day making it to like the supervisor, like a high managerial position, or like the owner, because the manager, passes away or has to retire from old age. Like, it does not bother you to stay there and work your way up. All right? The only thing is that by doing this, you could oftentimes talk yourself out of taking chances to move towards something else that could actually get you to where the place that you want to be faster. You know what I'm saying? But for you, it's like, well, it's all about what you invested in, and you're really attached to what you invested and what you invested yourself in, what you're, about, and that means more to you than just instant gratification. You get what I'm saying? It's like, well, shoot, I've been here, I put in time here. That means more to me than jumping to another place where, yeah, you making more money quicker, but at the same time, I don't know none of the people really. I don't really know how it works. It's like you find some type of joy, accomplishment. I want to say accomplishment in like working your way up, and it's like earning your position. Okay, even in your pursuits of things, that like a career, your career like this, but as well as your romantic interests, like people you're attracted to. Like you could be extremely attracted to people that value commitment, follow through. They kind of want the same thing as you. Like they don't gotta think the same, but their values. I want to say their values will match yours, because you could feel like if they don't, you could feel like, well, then what's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is the purpose? You know, it's just a waste of time. So you will want somebody that's family oriented. You will want somebody that has a work ethic. You will want somebody that supports you in your goals and understands them. So if you got to be off working for hours on end, 12 hours a day plus, because you're really invested in your business and what it is that you're trying to create, you tend to stay focused on that. You will want somebody that could handle like the family or handle their responsibilities, what they have to do in their job, so that in support of you, because you may feel like, well, in the bigger picture of things, this is for what I'm doing, what I'm working for is for all of us. It's for us. Therefore, because it's for us, there should be no problem. You should understand. And that is why you would be interested in people that has some type of understanding of what you're trying to build, because they themselves are about building. All right. They themselves are about progression. Okay. So you don't want no back and forth people. You're not interested in back and forth energy like that. Like, well, you could be interested in it, but at the end of the day, it's not stable enough for you. So you could possibly feel like, man, I'm interested in this person, but I don't know. It's not making sense. If it's something that's not making sense, especially towards your future and what you're building, you could tend to not want to be involved. Highly physical, might I add. Like, highly physical. You like the massaging. You give probably excellent massages. Like, and I feel like you're highly dependable. You are very dependable. Like, I need somebody like you over here with me, so that you could be like, look, butterfly, hop on these videos and do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself together. And because of the fact that you're highly dependable, you may find that people feel like you're the settling down type. The thing about you is that you tend to take your time when it comes to going for something, settling down with someone, because you know that once you get in it, you're not trying to do anything else. I want to say you have to be careful because of that placement where when it's time for you to take risks, baby, you got to be able to really break yourself down and come out of your stubborn persona in order for you to really expand and advance yourself. So those same things that you find irritating and you find there's no value in when it comes to just doing something, one thing, and then switching to another, the same reasons why you find no value in it could be the very same thing that you need to, or the very same way you need to approach certain situations in order to really advance and get what you want. Because look, let's say, remember when I told you guys about being on a job and waiting and to move into a managerial or high managerial or owner of a company or just high position? But what if that manager or supervisor lives to be 100 and is like, look, I'm not taking retirement this year. I'm strong, you know what I'm saying? I drink smoothies, man. I'm not trying to retire. Then what? It's like now you place all your stock and investment to making this big move, this big leap. And you've been there the longest, he's bound to pick you to take the position. So you got to be willing to open yourself up more and look and say, you know what, I do value my company. I do value my work ethic. You guys' work ethic is bomb, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Love it. But at the same time, maybe I should branch out and take a risk. Take that risk of finding something better. You know? Like, take that risk of being in one position here, but then going to go to another job where I just go ahead automatically move into that managerial position. I'm in this one position here to where I'm waiting to move into the managerial position, but I can go there and move and just be hired right on as that managerial position. Okay. Because with this placement, you can stay stagnant. And I want to say, I'm talking like in relationships and just situations, period. You know how you can help chop up some of this stagnation? On your way to work today, or on your way to work one day, fool your enemies and say, you know what? I'm not going this way. I'm going to take another way to work. Just for the heck of it. You know, because you got to realize that there is security outside of what you know. Start practicing little things here. Just try it one day. Just try it. You know, if you got to set bedtime, throw something in the mix. Throw something in the routine every now and then. You're going to have fun and you're going to love it. And you're going to realize, like, wow, why haven't I done this before? And another thing, you have to be mindful, because I know that you like to work. But you have to be mindful about your family, about your relationship, about the other people and things that's in your life that are important to you, that are sentimental value to you. Like, sometimes take some time off of work and spend time with them. You know what I'm saying? Showing them that, yeah, because you got to understand, to you, financial gain and success and accomplishment might be worth so much, but to the person that you're with and to your family, if they never get to see you or spend time with you and create those memories and those moments that matter, the material stuff may not mean anything, you know, when it comes to their relationships with you. So you got to remember that. Spend some time with your family as well. This has been Taurus Sun, Capricorn, Mars to Capricorn, and I will be back. Butterfly to light.